Hi, chat. Hello. Hi guys. तो आज है हमारा पबजी मोबाइल वर्ल्ड कप। भाई रेवो आ गया, रेवो भाई आ गया। आई गॉट द मान रेवो। हाय चैट। आई होप मेरा आवाज तुम सब सुन सकते हो। एक मिनट थोड़ा।
Confident. We did like very good preparation, so we are ready for everything who comes to in our face. So we're gonna.
ओके ठीक है।
So obviously, you guys with Gizao and Obscure, you've had big highs, PMGC, but obviously some kind of lows here and there. How was the overall synergy with the team so far? 'Cause it's kind of still a bit of a fresh roster move as a whole. I think like when it got on PMGO and PMI, our synergy got a bit low because like we lost and it happens with all the teams. So now we are feeling good. We are confident. Our synergy is really good. And then I like the team. The team is taking the EWC, so we are ready. All right. Any final thoughts for this as it does go on? Obviously, PMWC is a very important tournament for you guys as a whole. So, did you watch out on the groups yesterday? That's what I kind of want to know. Did you watch the results? Were you surprised by anything from them? Okay. Yeah, it was a surprise. Like OG, I think they are a really good team, but they are getting experience. So I'm happy for they qualify for the finals. And like for Taurus, I mean, also a really great team, and now the other three teams are really good. So I was just surprised by OG. Good result for Group B. You're going to be coming out strong. Yeah, we are gonna do great. We're gonna qualify and let's go. Thank you very much, Trevor, for your time.
Mine is not a prediction. Mine is just, in a way, a statement for Alpha 7. You're saying you're going to be coming out strong there, Revel. I want to see a win in the first game if they want to be able to start off strong.
They can't mess around. I'm so glad to hear that he's feeling good going into this tournament because they need to do good, right? They have not hit a single final this year, and it's shocking after such a massive win. But let's go ahead and dive a little bit into their numbers so far. So you look at what they did in PMG.
सुन सकते हो ना आवाज? सिर्फ मेरा ही सुन सकते हो या गेम का भी सुन पा रहे हो? बोलो। चेक चेक। क्योंकि मुझे वही प्रॉब्लम आ रही है कि बस एक मिनट देना।
Two teams, Horror Esports from Nepal and the side of Hyunbin and the boys right from Nongshim Red Force were looking really strong recently. And Nongshim Red Force in particular, one big threat that this team kind of poses in this tournament is that they won by smash ruling. The only ever smash ruling win in a global event in PUBG Mobile Esports history. If they make it to the finals right away from Group B, I'm telling you guys, they're going to go out blasting, hoping to get that PMWC trophy.
Prediction time, Max. On the spot.
What, like what, MVP?
Nongshim Red Force? No, not MVP.
Oh
Nongshim Red Force, for everybody currently watching, I want you to clip this because we can use this to reverse the Maxman curse. I'm trying to help you out here. Nongshim Red Force, top 5, yes or no?
Yes, I think it's happening. Top 5. Hey, come on, I need to support my boy Hyunbin, even though the curse is maybe a thing, I don't know, you can theorize about it, but I think that Nongshim Red Force, if they don't make it top 5, it's a massive fumble. South Korea on top.
A huge fumble. We already seen some fumbles happen in Group A as well with Ulf and Furia and some of the other squads. Now it's your time to put in your prediction. Alpha 7, top 5, survival, or bottom 3, Hot Jukes?
It's got to be top 5, right? It has to be. It's too devastating for their legacy if they don't make it into the finals. So I don't even want to see them in the survival stage. Alpha 7, please do something. Top 5. I'll cry. I will literally cry. I will not like this at all.
You will cry?
I will. It'll be a single tier of just defeat. And,
We will bring you back with us to make sure we see that happen live. All right, for everybody, make sure you clip that and let us know and remind us if it does end up happening. But I'm with you. I think Alpha 7, we do need to see a bounce back out of this team. PMGC champions, they cannot continue to have this kind of performance here throughout this year. When we talk about some of the other squads that are also going to be in this group, we got to talk about none other than S2G. S2G is a squad that we're expecting a lot out of Turkey. It's just going to become a thing if the pressure is going to be getting to them.
I mean, S2G right now, going into PMGO Season 1 earlier this year, I was not really sold on their performance, right? I feel like a lot of us were saying back during the broadcast that they got very lucky with a few of the circles, especially on Miramar. But S2G, I think that actually right now during PMI did really good, right? We were talking about them quite a bit, Hot Jukes, and like, actually, this team has leveled up. The synergy's up there. Solk's IGLing is on point. Calci in particular was putting up big numbers. So S2G, if they bring that same level of play that we just saw in PMI, who knows? Top 5 is in the cards for this squad.
Oh, let's see what's going to happen because we have Vitality, eArena. Ladies and gentlemen, Group B might just be the group of death, but I think it's time we stop yapping and we actually get started with PMWC at EWC 26. Group B.
भाई साहब आज तो क्रेजी होने वाला है क्यों हमारे पास आज और हमारे GodLike एरिया के वन ऑफ द बेस्ट टीम्स तुम सब कुछ जानते ही हो हमारे रिसेंट ट्रॉफी विनर थे GodLike और वो आज पाड़ने वाले हैं मुझे तो यही सुनाई दे रहा है कि GodLike तो आज पाड़ने वाले हैं भाई क्रेजी होने वाला है भाई इनको तो देखो आज क्रेजी है
16 teams have patiently waited on the sidelines for their chance to shine. Players who are hungry to make a statement on the Godz City grid.
Barney, yesterday 5 teams secured the spot in the final, while 3 of them saw the key crushed. Now, Group B is facing exactly the same challenge. Like, it's 12 games, 2 days, and every game counts.
That is right. Well, you know my favorite statement.
I know
you only get one chance at a first impression. I also noticed we never even introduced ourselves yet. My name's Barney Bex, and I am your host alongside this fabulous Frenchman, Luty.
Thank you for that, Barney, but you know what? The stage looks set. The Group B is ready for battle, so it is time to introduce our team, starting with eArena.
ओके सॉरी मेरा क्वालिटी अच्छा कर लेता हूँ ठीक है उसके बाद दिक्कत नहीं आनी चाहिए ना हम सबको स्ट्रीम पे इसलिए उसके बाद टीटी प्रोजेक्ट अच्छी टीम है पता नहीं कैसे खेलेंगे आज पर टीम तो अच्छी है थोड़ा दिक्कत हो रहा है अभी ओके फील कर दिया मैंने ओके उसके बाद कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी
TSH Esports.
हम देखते हैं
Wolves Esports.
भाई वुल्स भी आ गई है ये हमारी यूएस की टीम है भाई कतई भाई तो सिंपल की तरह लग रहा है और क्रोनिकल वैलोरेंट से और सीएस से सीधा उठा के लेकर आ गए बस ऐसा यार थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है
Non-team Red Force.
टॉनशिम तो फॉर्म है अच्छी फॉर्म है वो भी भाई सब मारते हैं इसमें मुझे ये देखना है कि तियानबा क्या करेगी तियानबा एक अच्छी टीम है जो भाई क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है यहाँ के साथ अरे यार कहाँ रहते हैं
Hustler crew.
मेरे नाम होगा काश टीवी ऑफ कर
Alpha 7 Esports.
बस एक मिनट
As you've seen on day 2 of the group stage, the margins are so tight. Every
मुझे भी देखना था पर कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है वाईफाई भी सही नहीं है मैं स्नैक्स बाय तो फाड़ रहा है Esports World Cup मेरा मैच का लाइव रन करना है अरे यार क्या दिक्कत हो रहा है मेरे लैपटॉप के साथ
with the chance to do something no team has ever done before. Win the PUBG Mobile World Cup back-to-back.
They have to push now. Alpha 7 getting cut out by
Their journey to the title was anything but straightforward. After struggling to find their rhythm in the
अच्छी थी पर उतना नहीं चल पा रही
group stage, Yangon were forced to take the longer route through the survival stage. Their entire tournament came down to a single point. One fewer elimination would have ended their World Cup journey before. And how to turn their opportunities into chicken dinners. By the end of the second day, Yangon had claimed 4 wins and moved to the top of the leaderboard. On the final day, the pressure continued to build as multiple teams became eligible to win. But Yangon remained composed, trusted their own game, and stayed at the top until the tournament was theirs.
What changed between us is especially our mindset, where we completed to the grand final, we don't have any pressure anymore. We can get all our fully potential.
Last year, Yangon had nothing to lose. Now everything has changed. They are no longer the surprise team flying under the radar. Every opponent knows their strengths, studies their rotations, and enters the lobby determined to take their crown. Being the hunter brought them the championship. Now they must learn how to compete while being hunted.
Defending champion is so much like everyone is watching on you and everyone is learning about you. It's a lot of pressure on us, but we will try our best.
No team has ever won the PUBG Mobile World Cup twice. No champion has ever successfully defended the crown. Yangon Galacticos now have the opportunity to become the first. This year the question is no longer whether Yangon can win. It is whether anyone can stop them from doing it again. Can Yangon Galacticos make history and win PMWC back-to-back? Or will a new champion take their crown?
The stage is set. Paris is excited as the energy is starting to reach a fever pitch, and myself and Blank are in position for another exciting day. The twist in the narrative, though, Blank, is that we've changed teams. A new group, the return of the champions, and so much talent is right behind us, getting ready.
I know, they absolutely are. We have some GodLike fans with us right now, which is cool. You can imagine they're going to get pretty loud at some point today as they start to pop off, or we hope they pop off. But we've got some big names coming as well. We've got Nongshim Redforce, Hyunbin, an absolute monster on that squad. Alpha 7 looking to potentially be just a little bit better, which isn't all that difficult considering the run that they've had this year. But it sounds like they've done a lot of preparation in the meantime, according to Revo. And again, like I said, I think Revo has cemented himself as probably the best shotgun player, close range player in the world. But I think Falak's going to give him a run for his money going forward.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised, dude. The signs of life we were seeing back in the first stage with the way that it was played, Blank, it was incredible. Do you know what's even cooler?
It is the ancient charm set from Yangon Galacticos. You can join the PMWC event in-game, redeem those perks for a chance at those outfits, which look fantastic, I might say.
The culture, the style, the way it's all tied in,
The smiles.
Awesome. Yeah, dude, it's sick, right? I got to get me one of those. I saw him in the flesh when they came out yesterday wearing them, boy. Oh, it's he.
It is he. It is he. I mean, it is a vibe. It's a complete vibe. I love it. I need to get my hands on it in game at some point. But they were rocking it yesterday. And again, they look sweet. say, but again, the jerseys look just as cool. These guys have style on the side of Yangon.
They do indeed. Already the arena is starting to get excited. The contrast, the different fans on either side. So many teams that are being represented here. Friends, family, the coaching staff, and the onlooking fans that want to see once again another rise to success for a squad like Alpha 7 Blank. They've done it before. And what a tantalizing prospect it is having two of our champions in one group. Very different right now when you look at the current landscape for either of them. But still, they both won it.
They both won it. They're both looking to do it again. And for Yangon, it's a case of defending their title now. It was a bit of a rocky way to the top for them last time, but they made it. And like we've said before, absolute underdogs. But they've had a lot of time, a lot of focus brought into this one. A lot of training in the back end. They've had their filler off. Now they're ready for the main event here, EWC. Let's see what they can get done. But Alpha 7, the fans, they're happy. They're looking to cheer their team on. Again, with the success Alpha 7 had this year, it is looking like they only have upwards to go, right? It can only get better.
It's very true, Blank. And it's starting to get loud in the venue. We're not even live yet, and Paris is lighting it up. You can hear the excitement. They've brought all sorts of different instruments, and they're absolutely giving it. The beat of the drum is going. Paris, are you ready for Rondo? Get loud, because it's first game of Group
B. Let's see what these teams can do. We're going straight through the middle of the map here on Rondo. Through Bamboo, past Neox. It's going to get hot. It's going to get heavy here on the first map of the day. Just soak it in. For the viewers at home, it's a very different atmosphere from what we're feeling right now, live in the flesh, in the arena at EWC. I can feel it on my skin. Goosebumps. It's in the air, Blank, the excitement and anticipation. And this is before we've even seen a single elim. Running through right now, Vitality out early, down towards that south side. Tiamba, Eagle sending out towards a recall beacon for the rest of the team to get out and get dirty in the mix of it. TT Project all heading over towards Sohan actually, so not really going for a split early on the game here either. Heading over towards Neox, Darkin have proven themselves time and time again to be one of the good close range players you want to see in those moments. But before we do kick things off on such a mad map, we do have an interview coming through with Vitality just shortly, but things are already getting a little bit crazy here. Obscure opens up, Alpha 7 with the first elimination of the game. GodLike also going crazy over towards S2G here, Jackie. We started off with some big opening elims straight out the gate, and that's what we want here on a battleground like Rondo. Alpha 7, what have you got in store? They usually display a ton of mechanical talent, and this would be the perfect environment to display that. An enticing head-to-head. Raven on the move. 30 rounds to play with, looking for the peak cut from Tiamba as they start to roam through New Lane, and things are starting to get a little bit spicy. Tiamba on the outside at the moment, just looking in. They already have Eagle down towards that south side, like we said, but Jiggle is down there, and Jiggle's a bit of a difficult player to come up against. Luckily, he's on the other side of Timon Garden right now, so Eagle is safe for the time being. Tiamba can play a little bit less safely here. ETSH also finding some shots over towards Paul, but they're already on 3 eliminations this game. You see the amount of recalls already coming through here. That is a damn lot of eliminations to start things off, but we are cooling things down now. Brief moment, the respite. Arc there. Charge on point. Detonates with the stereo setup. Hoping for the peek out from necessary to see if you can get an opening. Follow up from this. That's already 2 elims on a hot drop that we've seen so far from Alpha 7. What are they going to be leaving with? That's the question. Inside here looking for trouble, selling out DP in hand. Good weapon for a 1v2. 3-5 through the window. It's a good one with AKM. Will make it happen? Rebel get in close range. He's nasty, but his little coach come up to the plate now. Grease out the inside, will go down. The backup is there, but the backstop does get taken out. Hustler crew causing problems as Tiamba starts to flow on in. Look up, got an opportunity to reset himself as well with the meds.
Just enough time to be in a good position to continue the fight for Tianba. Smell the blood in the water. Nay on the wrong side of the banister, it won't connect. Just trying to get these bandages quick so he can reply. Shotgun for the close range engagement on the peak though, not swift enough. Goodbye, Loco.
Pretty good point, Andy. You're going to go down there. No matter how crazy you are. Rebel taking shots off the QZ, who has been an absolute demon in some of these lobbies earlier in the year. Absolutely shows what he's made of over at PMI, but Rebel goes down and Alpha 7 taking a fair big hit there. They'll immediately reset on this one though. They got themselves 3 eliminations. It's the most anyone's got in the lobby so far. Decent nade though coming through from speed on ETSH. Down jump towards A-King. Off the back off the angle. Sky on the back line though. Nora. You guys usually dominate over towards Yulin, Jackie.
Well, is this going to be a usual result for them? On the periphery right now, setting up like vultures, keeping a good understanding of the landscape to see how these other teams are going to fight amongst themselves before they overcommit to anything too heavy on the investment front. ETHS had that nice negative bit chip damage off, but they've roamed as a background, and Sleepy could be caught. That's going to be the connection from NASA. An instant tag followed through with a flush there straight away.
Sleepy's generally like the off-anglist on the side of Aura. Catches players off guard, but ETSH, they've got their eyes wide open at the moment. Circle's got some suspenders on it right now as it does lift heavy over towards the north side of the map. eArena is in position. A bit of a split right now. eArena, TernyK. Finding Manya from GodLike. Should be able to get that res back up again. It's over towards the north side of the map. eArena, like I said before, playing on a 2-2 split, so they've got to play aggressive. They've got to puff out the chest, ensure that teams don't get too comfortable in that region, because they're trying to confirm on both sides of the river here, Jackie.
You got to fight for that control. And the battle against Thor is still continuing right here, right now, with Tianba also taking a piece out of them. Middle on the rock up on the roadside, good spot down towards the hill, fine speed, great reply, nearly the double up as well, Blank.
Incredible reactions there coming through from Milo. I mean, he's been doing a lot of work right now. Good shots from the sidelines though. That's QZ. Starting to make himself well known in the picture at the moment. The res over towards Milo and Fajita. Now left, kind of scrambling inside Yulin. Unsure how he wants to play this one out. Needs to get the nail towards QZ. Isolate the singular player. Knows roughly where he is. That's 12K on the stair line. Now realizes he has to back this one up now. Misses the nade. Will head upstairs. A-King gets some shots. It's an easy pick off for QZ. Tianba up to 6 elims on the game already. We're looking at 1 minute at the moment.
They're starting to rise. Taking pole position right now into the game. Meanwhile, you've got the setup here with S2G up close and personal. A compound clash between the two. Dopeness, what can you do? SMG on the clear, runs into the free fire of Kamikaze, so that's an easy conversion for an elimination point, bringing them down to 3 players in this elaborate fight.
Very curious to see how S2G does this tournament. There was some luck earlier in the year that gave some fortuitous opportunities to get further into the circuit. But all these players are strong in their own right. They just haven't had those shining moments at the moment. But this clear looks good. I feel like S2G's been putting a lot of work in the back end at the moment. It's starting to show right now against Dopeness at least. And even if it was a fairly easy clear, the way they were going about it, the 2-2s, the jumps around the corner, felt coordinated. It's usually what Turkish teams are so good at as well, is that synergy, that coordination, which is why it did feel so out of character for S2G in the past to be so unlinked with one another.
You got to have the basics down. The protocols look nice there, at least, with the way they played off each other. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Squads on the move up towards the zone right now as well, getting themselves into position. Curious, Blank.
My
how this is going to go for
A7. Is launching because we can get many eliminations there. We have a good strategy to play on launching.
And we are back in a bit. Just a quick interview. Very quickly there. On screen right now, rotating round, but not yet to get a single elimination on board. Next circle shift now, Jackie. Over towards the west-hand side. We're always feeling quite good about this, but for Alpha 7, this is a really, really nice opportunity for them. As they swing around the western side, they tried to cut in early. They're right next to a res beacon as well, so they can hold on to the teams that they like. But this is a super hard shift. A lot of teams on that eastern side feeling very uncomfortable. GS team now needs to re-rotate back over towards where they just came from on the north side of the map.
अब इतना ही है कि GodLike क्या रक्षा कर पाएगी या नहीं देखना चाहिए.
So far so good for the excitement factor here. But I'm sure you can hear that as well. The fans getting amped up as this one starts to kick off.
He's now driving on through. Circle starts to close in. Yangon Galacticos starting down towards test track, now looking to move over towards the rest of the team. Hustler Crew also roaming on that north side, looking towards that high ground, right, to get a little bit more scouting through, but it's feeling more and more likely it's going to drop back down towards the southwest side, sit around Stadium. Again, Stadium's such a big place, so isolated, that cuts out quite a bit of the area. You don't really want to be playing on the northeast side either, Jackie, so you are locked in this southwest region. We also have the lake down towards that southwest side that sits on the slope downwards. This is awkward terrain.
Going to result in an even higher elevated level needed from some of our squads to play around it with the way the circle's been developing. Close grouping here as well. Once again, singing the praises of S2G in the first fight we saw from them. If they are collapsed upon on their advance, how do they display themselves? They're going to be able to hold themselves nicely. Could be a chance for an engagement forced upon them as well. It's TT and Nonshin that are not too far away.
Checking the top side of Stadium there, makes sense as well. A lot of times you leave a player up there, it's a cheeky maneuver, get some shots out, but S2G keeping their sides clear right now. I like playing up against this pillar as well. You can basically cut off one side of the map to you and only deal with players trying to aggress. These guys are committed actually, even dropping the emergency cover flares here too on S2G. Oh mate.
Well, big shift on it. The investment there of the cover flares, like you say, not really going to pay too many dividends for them as it will be taken out of play quite quickly. So they're going to be thinking about the future rotations that are still yet to come for them. Meanwhile, on the move on our screens right now, you can see Alpha 7, a squad that's got a lot of excitement behind them.